Hello, anyone not still living in the 1970s? We interrupt your day to bring you this announcement. Husker Ninja is in the building. Alright guys, we're here today with episode number 23 of the Chris 1 Career Mode on Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13. And today we got some round 3 action from the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am. And we've got the lead all by ourselves here through the first 2 rounds. Our first round started out pretty terribly. We had a quintuple bogey on our 3rd hole. We bounced back nicely to finish 1 under. Shot 4 under in round 2. So we'll see if we can build on our lead here in the 3rd round. We'll see what happens here on moving day. See what kind of shifts the other golfers have made in an attempt to position themselves for contention on the final day of the tournament. If I remember correctly, we are playing in the final group today with Ian Poulter. And I think he's 1 shot behind us right now at 4 under. But don't quote me on that. Alright, and I know I said this series, like earlier, the plan was it would be kind of live stream type series, so just laid back commentary where I talk on more than just the game, because golf commentary, I mean, what are you going to do for that? Like, there's only so much you can do with golf commentary. Alright, a nice little tee shot right there. Stay on the fairway, but that won't. Actually, a nice roll, and yes, it will. So that'll get us to 84 yards from the pin. And we are playing in the final group with Poulter, by the way. I was correct on that aspect of things. And we're on the green here for a birdie putt, but it's an 18-footer, so not ideal location. Thankfully, there's barely any break. So we should be able to make this one. Oh no! I played like just a tiny bit too much. Sad, I think we still got this. As long as we make the par, who really cares? And we will make the par, so no big deal. Would have been nice to have had that birdie, though. And Tiger must have bogeyed hole number 2, because I don't see him on the leaderboard anymore. And so yesterday, I streamed some Borderlands 2. It was my first time ever playing the game, and I've cut up those 2 streams into like 20-ish minute videos, and I've got the first 2 videos of those uploaded to my channel already. So if you're a big fan of seeing me fail and die a lot, those would be right up your alley. I would definitely recommend watching them if you like seeing me die a lot. But despite all the deaths and just overall terribleness on my part, I'm actually having a ton of fun playing that game right now. Hey, we got a par 5 right here. Let's see if we can get this thing onto the green in 2. That's coming in really hard. Sit. We're going to have to chip. Going to have to try and chip this in. Nope. That was just awful. It's alright. If we can make this birdie, we'll be fine. Didn't play enough break. Are you serious right now? Man, for being over the green in 2, having a tough par putt is not what I wanted. We will make the par putt, but That's got to feel like a bogey to Horn at this point. McDowell birdies 3. And so there are 2 people 1 shot back of Horn at this point. And up next is a hole we had a quintuple bogey on in round 1. Just stay away from the trees. Try and hit it into the fairway. Or into the rough. That works too, I suppose. If we can get this onto the green, that would be... Oh, look out! I have no... Oh, I can kind of see. Never mind. I about feel like I have no idea where I'm aiming. Perfect and perfect, and that rolled right by the hole. Got a 4-footer here for a par. Doesn't look like much break, if any. And so we'll start with 3 straight pars. Not a terrible start to the round, but at some point you got to get birdies. Thankfully, the rest of the field is not doing much. Although I'm not doing much either, so if Poulter or McDowell or even Choi, Casey or Oosthuizen get hot, they could really put some pressure on Horn right now. He's got to get a couple of birdies. End of discussion. Another long drive. Or maybe this one is just a really short hole. But no, that drive went 307 yards. Get down. Alright, so a nice little chip to get us to within a yard of the pin. 3 feet for a birdie putt right here. If we miss this, I'm going to be very upset. And we don't. So after 3 straight pars, Horn will come away with the birdie on hole number 4, and he's got a 1-shot lead as Poulter also birdied 4. So Ian Poulter has done exactly what Horn's done so far. Par, 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 birdie. Actually, no. Yeah, no, that's correct. Never mind, don't listen to me. Now a par 3. If Horn can get this onto the green, that would be nice. And it will get onto the green, but we got a long putt coming up. That's not really what Horn wanted to do. 36-footer for a birdie coming up shortly. Let's see if we can't knock this thing in. Nope, not enough break. Gonna have to settle for a testy little par putt right here. But we do make it. And so Horn will remain 6 under for the tournament, 1 under for his round. And Poulter bogeys. So it's a 4-shot lead. Or 2-shot lead, sorry, for Horn. 2 shots ahead of Graham McDowell and Ian Poulter. 3 ahead of KJ Choi, 4 ahead of Louis Oosthuizen, and 5 ahead of David Toms and whoever else is 1 under. Tell me I moved that over. Oh, I didn't! No! That's upsetting. I'm not going to lie. I didn't move it over far enough. Are you serious? Come on, get rolling, get rolling, get rolling. 33 yards for an eagle shot right here. Get down. So we got 12 feet for a birdie, and I spoke too soon. This birdie putt is a nightmare. Oh no, I almost made it! Why can't I play? I'm king of playing not quite enough break this tournament so far. Because I've had so many go right by the edge because I played either just a tad too much or just a tad too little. The rest of the leaderboard pars their respective holes. And so we still have a 2-shot lead going to hole number 7. Man, Tiger's really kind of fallen off the map here this round. As we have Pebble Beach's signature hole right here. It looks really nice with the sun setting and everything. It's just definitely the definition of picturesque. And if that could get close for a birdie, it'd be much appreciated. Not terrible. It'll be about a 12-footer. But we just missed a 12-footer for a birdie on the previous hole, so you never know. This looks like it'll go straight. Yes! Horn's second birdie of the day. He's got no bogeys, so he's 2 under on his round so far. That was a big-time birdie, but of course Ian Poulter birdies too. And Oosthuizen bogeys 9. Everyone else pars. So we've still got a 2-shot lead over Ian Poulter, 3-shot lead over Graham McDowell as we head to hole number 8. Take a little bit off of it to try and make sure we stay in the fairway and don't overhit this one, but that'll be close. Oh, a big roll. Slow down, please. And it does. Gonna try and get this thing really close to the pin, and instead we'll overshoot it. I keep overshooting the green and I don't really know why. That one went right by the hole. Looking like we're about to have our first bogey of the day, fellas. I would love to make this par, but right by the edge. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? So our first bogey of the day comes on hole number 8. Poulter pars, McDowell birdies, and now we've got a 1-shot lead. I was doing so much better because I tried recording this round earlier. I was doing so much better than I am right now. But the recording was not really cooperating, so I just decided to restart. And sucks for me right now, honestly, because I'm in trouble. It's alright. We're not doing terribly poorly. We got 2 birdies and 1 bogey. I mean, that's not a terrible round. It's just frustrating because I would really love to put some distance between us and the rest of the field. That's just not happening for some. We yanked it out in the water. No! Stay, stay, stay. Oh my God. Our first really poorly hit ball of the round. And it's a miracle that thing. It's a miracle that thing didn't go out of bounds. That's alright, we still got an awful little par putt coming up. So, about to be back-to-back bogeys to finish off the front 9. And so Horn's choking away what little lead he had. Back-to-back bogeys, and he's in a tie for first. Maybe he'll be in a tie for second if Poulter or McDowell birdied. McDowell did not birdie. Poulter did not birdie. Three-way tie for first. Horn better have one hell of a back nine. Better have one hell of a back nine, honestly. Even par on the front nine. That's not going to cut it. Pebble Beach, it's such a beautiful course, though. Somewhere I would absolutely love to play golf. And if I ever get even halfway decent at golf, or if I stumble on a lot of money, because I'm pretty sure it's really expensive to golf at Pebble Beach. So if I ever stumble upon a lot of money, and if I get halfway decent at golf, I think golfing at Pebble Beach would make it onto my bucket list. A nice little approach shot there on 10 for Horn. Rolled a little bit further than he would have wanted. Still a 12-footer for a birdie. And he's not going to make this. Are you kidding me? He's going to miss this and settle for a par. I knew it! Are you freaking kidding me? I'm not going to make this one either, am I? Oh no, I did. At least I make the par, but I was right there. I got to make those birdies. Because see, Poulter birdied and now he's in solo first. Urgh. 8 holes left. What do you have for me, Horn? What kind of game do you have? Of course. Oh, this is a par 4. Never mind. But of course, 13-mile-an-hour wind in my face. Get out of here, you stupid game. We're 142 yards out. Gotta try and get this thing close. Frickin' dang it. Please be close. Please be close. This is just a terrible round of golf right now. It's not terrible, but it's thoroughly average. And we do make the par putt at least. So at least we don't drop another shot. But if you're not making... Oh, Oosthuizen's back up to 4 under. Wow. As I was saying, if you're not hitting the greens in regulations, it's going to be really hard to score well. Horn desperately needs a birdie or an eagle. You just need something good to happen. Going for the green in 1. Nope. Of course not. Overshoots the green there. 2, gotta try and scramble for another par. Thankfully there's like barely any break. We almost missed that. Are you serious? Poulter hasn't done anything since his birdie on 10. So Horn and McDowell still 1 shot behind Ian Poulter. And Horn is just running out of holes to really turn this round around. And he's just struggling so hard right now. Still waiting for kind of the par 5s on the back 9, honestly. Although I think there might only be 1, so never mind. Gotta get this close to the green. I need a birdie. And I'm not gonna get it on this hole, I don't think. We finally hit a green in regulation. It's just an awful, awful 30-footer. Going for the birdie. Oh, caught the edge of the hole. Come on. Give me a break, please. Horn will make the par, but his birdie putt rimmed out. And Poulter pars as well. Oosthuizen birdied. He's 5 under. McDowell's 5 under. Horn's 5 under. So there's a 4-way tie for second. Actually, a 3-way tie for second. Never mind. 3-way tie for second at 5 under. 1 shot behind Ian Poulter, who is your leader. Here's a par 5. So here's the first of 2 par 5s on the back 9. And it's just got an evil wind. I'm not doing so good at all. This is just terrible. Oh, I didn't move it down on the... I topped the hell out of that. I really need a birdie, so this chip needs to be like perfect. Get on the green! Okay, got a nice little kick out, and now it's rolling away from the hole. 36-footer for a birdie. Yeah, no chance. Just gonna try and hit this close. I don't think... we putted off the damn green. Are you kidding me? Or even's the hole. About to be another No! I thought I had the putter. No! So we get to a par 5 and we're going to double bogey it. What a choke by Horn. That'll take him to 2 over on the round, 3 under on the tournament. He's now 3 shots behind Ian Poulter, and we got 4 holes to go. Got a birdie out. At least. Oh my god, this has been a terrible round of golf. Ever since like the 8th hole, this has just been an awful round. We did decently enough through most of the front 9, and then from hole 8 on, it's just been one comedy of errors after another. Just pathetic. And this is probably going to be way off. I need this to be close. It'll roll kind of close, I guess. Not this. Why is this break so terrible? I'm going to miss this. Oh no, I made it! Horn drains the birdie putt, and that's one he absolutely had to have. Poulter pars, Oosthuizen birdies. So Horn's now 2 back of Poulter and Oosthuizen, who are your co-leaders. And I think Horn's got a birdie out to find himself in the final in the final pairing for the final round. I think he has to birdie out. He might need even more than that. Going to try and hammer this thing a ton down the middle of the fairway. Actually won't. Oh no, that'll get a nice bounce, and it will just barely roll onto the fairway. 100 yards out here. Need this close to the hole. Nope. He's not gonna birdie out. No chance. So now it becomes he's got to eagle hole 18. Has to. Didn't play quite enough break, otherwise I maybe had that one. And this par putt is awful, but it's a must make. He has to make this. And Horn made it, but by the skin of his teeth. I'm sure hearing that thing rattle into the hole, it's got to be music to Horn's ears. And Oosthuizen bogeys the last hole. So now Horn birdies out and he's in the final pairing, depending on what McDowell does at 18. Oh, of course, not this nonsense. The sun is setting here at Pebble Beach. Horn's trying to find the green. Instead, he's found the fairway bunker, or not the fairway bunker, but he's found a bunker. Not a fairway bunker, but he's found the bunker. Or not a fairway. You know what, I'm just going to stop talking. He holds out for a birdie from the bunker. What a clutch shot from the bunker. You see that? It just kicks up and shoots into the hole. We need another look at this one. Just bang. Hits the flag stick and drops. That was an absolutely clutch shot there by Horn. McDowell pars 18. And so if Horn birdies, it'll be Poulter and Horn in the final pairing. I think if he pars 18, or if he bogeys 18, he'll be in the second to last groove. And we don't want that, so we need the birdie. The good news is the final hole is a par 5. That steers clear out of the two trees in the middle of the fairway. 258 yards out. He's pulling up the driver. See what happens. Going for the green in 2. He wants the eagle. That's got to sit down. It won't sit. Won't quite sit. Here you go, another chip. Did he hole out on back-to-back holes? No. If he had chipped in for an eagle on 18 for the second round in a row,